Evening all, and welcome to episode 33 of season 7 of Factory Town, where between episodes we have finished researching airships. But we haven't researched airship docks yet. That's still going here. But we have the airships, so we can change up some things and use airships to move stuff around, because airships are awesome. I'm going to cut that rail so when the train comes back here we'll be able to know what train it is. And yeah, let's see how well these airships work, shall we? So, an airship costs 50 mana brick, 50 purple coins, and 4 population. We're fine for population, not a problem. So let's build an airship. Bomb. There it is. There is our very first airship. Yay. And they can carry 100 goods, which is awesome. It's a fantastic amount. They're very slow. Well, they're not slow moving. They are slow loading. They're not the quickest of things, but they don't have to go around stuff. Great. So we can just say, hey, would you be so kind as to take the crystals? And in fact, no. Before we do that, before we say take the crystals, what I want to do, I want to come over here, and I would like to say, can you supply the school? What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Will you figure out that you need to come here, or will you just go to the school and grab books? That's what I'm concerned about. I'm concerned it's going to grab books from the station and just try and do that there. So what I'm going to do is going to turn that one that way. But if it does grab the books, we won't get any more going in there, so we can do it. No, we should empty some books out anyway, so it won't be too bad. But we'll see. They are quite slow, the airships. Yeah, see that's what it's doing. If I pause the game and I mouse over the airship all the way over there in the distance, you can see between these two buildings there is a little arrow. So he's trying to do that. How about we grab you and go up here? No. What in order? Aha! It's under the ground. Okay. There we go. Okay. Right. So now supply that. And you should grab books first. That makes sense. Grab books. Not a problem. Grab some books. That's fine. You're not grabbing any books? No? No? I don't know what you're trying to grab. Are you trying to grab... are you trying to grab the air crystals? Is that what you're trying to do? See, that's possible. That's possible. It might be thinking, hey, I can grab air crystals because they're supposed to be here. So let's turn the air crystals off. Turn that off. Then do the same again. Go, hey, grab. Go. Nope, you're trying to grab someone else. Okay. I don't know what you're trying to grab, but whatever it is, you're not doing it. So, let's move you back over here then. Let's do it the other way. I do believe they can take stuff out of barns and things straight away. It's interesting they don't actually pop back down to the ground. That's a thing, but that's fine. Deliver to there. Yeah, to my knowledge they can pick up stuff from resources. I don't think they require a dock. Yeah, there we go. It's just very, very slow, like a train. It only grabs at 2 at a time, whereas a dock it would just instant grab all of them. Or I think it will grab 25 in a go, but it takes 4 seconds to load craft. Now we don't need that many being delivered because we can't actually deliver that many anyway. So the supply thing would work if stuff was closer. The way I understand supply is when you ask a wagon or any worker to supply, it checks a small area around. So if we were to try and do, say, supply this temple, it would check everything in a circle around. It's pretty big than that. I don't know the exact range, but it will check everything and go, hey, if that's got the resources, grab it. But it doesn't go very far. And I also know that, at least previously, I'm not so sure now, But previously, airships used to have issues just like wagons and workers do, and caravans. If you send them too far, they stop working. As in, he'll work fine for now, but when I reload the game, he might lose where he's coming from because the ranges are too far for him. I'm not sure. It's a bit weird because they go off in one direction and come back again, and it may be that when it gets to a certain point it's too far. I don't know the rules. Also, that might have been fixed. I don't know. I don't know whether it's just an issue that I had on a previous map or whether it is an issue with distances. I know some units just don't like long distances, which is fair enough. You can't expect everything to drive, forever. Because that's what trains are for. Trains are for long distances. They follow the rails, so they have no issues travelling long distances. Well, that being said, boats do work for long ways. I think. Can't remember. Boats work? I think we had issues with boats before, but again, this was previous version of the game. Maybe it's working fine now. Maybe I'm just making stuff up. I don't know. What we do want to do is we want to move. Well, we don't want to move this elemental refinery because we need the technology to move this. So let's see here. In here, we should also have doesn't show you. There is a research. There is a research that allows you to move temples. Now the problem here is that you're going to drop 20 in there. That's all you can store, and then you're going to turn around and fly off, aren't you? Yeah. See, that's what I don't want. I don't want it to be, because 20 isn't very much. We're going to be delivering 100 at a go. We might as well do it from here. So let's say deliver air crystals. Deliver them to the station. And the station can have crystals again. Like so. You'll go drop off your crystals in the station. That'll be fine. Okay. Dropping it off in there. There we go. You've dropped off however many you can get in there, and then you're going to go back and pick up and come back in. Now the question is, what's faster? Is this faster or is the train faster? I don't know. And I can't really find out because the only way to test that would be to put them against each other. But I would actually need this barn to have more than 100 in it. I need 150 stored in this barn for that to work, so that the airship can take 100 and this can take 50. Well, that's not really a fair comparison, is it? Because we're delivering 100, so the train should have 2 carriages on it. So this should have 200 in stock. I don't think we need 200 crystals over there. I don't want to waste them. This is the thing. I don't want to. Not going to be a waste. It's just air crystals aren't used in research anymore if we do that. So. If I'm honest with you, I think the train's faster. Even going around the loop, I think the train is quicker. We can test it when it gets back here. It's because it's not just about the actual time it takes for him to go and come back in. It's the loading time and unloading time as well. That's why I said this really needs to have 200 in it, because then we can have a train with 2 carriages that can be loading at the same time this can be loading. But I also thought airships moved diagonally, but I guess no thing in the game moves diagonally. Strange. I really thought they could. I really thought they could just figure out a direct path, but oh well. Oh well. Not a problem. Not a problem. We are going to have to change some things up, but as I said, I need to move this, and I don't know how to move. Incompatible target. Copy. Not unlocked yet. You can put down extra temples, but I just don't know where the research is for it. I assume it's something to do with the Omni Temple. Required research: Fire Temple, Water Temple, Earth Temple, and Air Temple for the Omni construction. But I don't have that research. It's not a thing. What? It wants me to complete research that doesn't exist. Interesting. There's no hidden research down there. That's all done, and that's all we have that is locked. Okay. Does it unlock with the base? Perhaps. Oh, we missed it. We missed it. He's already on his way. Damn it. No, we'll let it go. The train's probably faster, but I'll let that go for a minute. Maybe we should look at upgrading the base. Because clearly there are some researches that I haven't got yet, which we need to do. Even though I would desperately like to get all our mana recharged here, but I can't really do that because the temples are dotted around. We have one there, which we're using. We have one here. We have another temple. Nope, it's not a temple. Where's the other two temples? One there, the other one. And the fire one was over here somewhere, wasn't it? There it is. I'm just thinking. I think right. Yeah, I think I know. I'm gonna. We can get this all up and we can get this all working with using airships. That's the plan. Yeah, that's the plan. So what I'm gonna do is we will put down our elemental refineries here, and we will grab the stuff and have it all produced here, and we will make the ethers here. We'll then take the ethers and the mana stones via airship to the temples, and we will then pick up the crystals from the temple and bring them back. Not that we need to, because the crystals, everything that uses the crystals recharges, other than research. So that would make sense if we just have the temples output to a barn. Yeah, I like that plan. That means we're going to change up this here. Okay, so you are going to stop because you need to output into a barn instead. Okay. Or an airship dock. I think I'll do it with airship docks. That would make sense. Because I believe an airship dock is like a station where it's I can't remember if it's 1 tile or 4 tiles. I don't know. I haven't used airships for a very long time. Right, can you? You've run out of books. That makes sense. That makes sense. I turned off the books. There we go. Okay, so we have 37, 20. We need more air crystals, I think, coming up here. So that's fine. You go and do another round. That'll be fine. And then we'll output stuff as we go. I'm a little worried that I've turned this off too early, actually. We've got 46. No, we might be okay. We might be okay. If not, we'll just have to muck about with it a bit and get it all working. Okay. Oh, I did have to increase this here because we've increased this to 5 workers. I had to add more recharges because it ran out. It had a bit of a struggle. So what I'm also going to do is I'm going to turn off this here. So we'll just cut away that one there, and then that can go and do its thing. When we come to use it, it should be a little while yet. I think a little while, but that's not a problem. And you, my friend, want to come over here? To here somewhere. Okay. And we'll just change that to be that way. Like so. Okay. Okay. Really let that go some more, because I don't think we're going to have enough. Kind of stalling for time here. We need another... we need 2 crystals per one. So we need over 20 crystals, or 18 crystals. And we're going to get... yeah, loads. Yeah, okay, that's fine. That's fine. You can take them all over there. That's not a problem. In fact, that's what I'm going to tell you to do. I'm just going to tell you to dump them here. And that'll do. Okay, and you, my friend, we're going to delete. We're not going to use you anymore. So, cut this off. Cut that off. Okay. I still haven't come up with a plan for the town. I did plan to do that before recording this episode and didn't. Because, yeah, I think what might just happen is I will go back to having the one house in each area, and then we'll just extend it out somehow. I'll figure out a way to make it somewhat larger. I haven't decided exactly how, but we'll figure that out, and then we'll move the base over. Yeah, I think I'm just going to use the edit thing to move the base rather than... I could empty it out. It would not be a huge task to empty this out into some barns and then just move stuff around or whatever. It's not major, but we might as well just leave the base and do it that way. That'd be fine. The only thing we'd have to do is change up this because we are storing fertilizer in the base. We have 4,000 fertilizer, so perhaps we should start emptying that out. Let's get a barn. There, upgrade it all the way. And get you, little worker. Would you... nope, wrong one. Would you take fertilizer and put it in there? And we might as well use some fertilizer as well. Let's use some fertilizer down here, shall we? Let's do this. This is going well. This is all backed up and doing really well. So, yeah. Oh, random sneezes. I do hope I managed to mute that in time. Farm tile. Let's no, not a farm, not a farm tile. No. Let's yeah, let's just tile this all up and be done with it. I don't think we can't increase the yada 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 yada. Backwards and forwards. Oh, don't need those two. Farm tiles will increase the yield. Everything would be awesome. We'll have more grain. Not that we're struggling for grain. Oh, there we go. Airship dock done. Yay. Awesome. Awesome. That's what I've been waiting for. Cool, cool, cool. Okie dokie. So, anyway, we use some fertilizer up. How are we doing now in the base? We have 3.3 thousand. Cool. And we can only store 1,000 in here. Yay. And that's going to be a long time because it's one worker doing stuff. But that's fine. You can just get on with it and do your job. You have been with us since the beginning of the game. And I'm going to keep you for the moment because why not? Why not? Okay. Are these all... These aren't quite at capacity yet for... We could also put fields down here. I didn't want to put fields down, as I've explained before, because these only increase the yield or the affinity when they grow. So putting a field down, a farm tile down, sorry, will cause it to have more yield. So instead of taking 10 potatoes to then regrow and get a bonus affinity, it will take, say, 15 potatoes, which means it slows down the whole process. Yes, you get more, but it slows down the affinity process. So if you want to get that quicker, then you have to do it that way. And we're okay for everything, really. I think we're doing okay for let's have a look at our happiness. Grains are good. Exotic fruits are not doing great. Fine. Veggie stew is 100% and 100%, and everything is awesome. Okay. Okay. We are struggling for books. Stone construction we're struggling for. I think we're just selling the mana brick, aren't we? Selling the mana brick? Was that what we were doing? Here, wasn't it? Yeah. I think we might make this a station. Yeah, I think we might make this a station. That goes up and gets dragon punched in it from the station. Let's do magic jewelry because we need that for elemental jewelry. And also we can't upgrade the base until we get elemental jewelry because we need crowns and other things done. So yeah, okay. Let's yeah, I want to make this a station, which means I want to actually turn this off. Let's do that. Let's turn this whole thing off. Let's stop it. Let's let the train use up all the mana brick here, and then we will put a station down instead, just so we can insta pick up stuff. It is if that's kind of a problem in certain locations. Yeah, that's so quicker there. You are doing our dragon punch and cloak. What's that? Dragon punch is exotic. No. Yeah, exotic fruit, isn't it? Dragon fruit you're doing, not dragon punch. Dragon punch is the other side. So yeah, so dragon fruit, yeah, and that would naturally speed up because if we put a station in here as well, the train hasn't got to wait for so long because that is slowing down this pickup as well. So that's fine. And what about our cloaks? Cloak is also a little bit low. I think changing that to a station would allow it to pick up more. The throughput would become higher. So, yeah, that's a. I need to remember to do that, otherwise I'm gonna break everything. Right. So let's get on with this here. So let's build a dock. An airship dock requires 50 mana brick. We got loads of that stuff. That's not a problem. Well, an airship dock is a 3x3. Ah, okay. Okay. Not a problem. Not a problem. Let's do this then. We'll cut into the mountainside there. Just like that. And we'll put in an airship dock. Like that. And I'll face it that way. It doesn't particularly matter. There we go. We can have a chute, I believe. Yeah, so this stores 400 goods. Wow. It's almost it's half the size of a train station. Cool. And you are literally just going to be for storing airstones. So you may as well just get on with it. There you go. Just filled it up with airstones. Just not a problem. Let's go and find some other ones. We need a mine. over here, doing water stones and earth stones. We could do that with one mine, and fire stones here as well. We could do that with one mine. I kind of don't want to. Much rather do it with two. Magic jewelry done. That was nice and quick. Yeah, I'd much rather do it with two separate mines. Pause that. We want you to do auto manage and off earthstone. Okay, that's something I need to do over here as well. I would like to. Yeah, no, that's fine. I don't need to change that. Don't know why I thought I did. Don't know why I thought I did. Did not need to. Right, airship dock, bonk, and go. Another mine. We want to do it over here. Put it there. I would gain 2 and lose 1. Put it there. I would gain. There's 48, but I'd have to lose 1, so that makes 47. And it would be the whole lot. So let's do that. Let's remove that one. Bonk. And you want to be what are you? Purple coins. Earth stones. Sure. Earth stones. There we go. Put on. And then we're going to flatten out the terrain a little tiny bit in front of it. And do another air dock. We're going to have lots of airships going around. And hopefully it's not going to cause all sorts of problems. Hopefully. Okay. And then we've got fast crystals up here, haven't we? Yeah. Awesome. Right, let's copy the mine. Where can we put you? Get the most. Lose out on 3 there. There's loads on that side there, don't want to do that. Loads there. I don't want to get all of them, but I can't without I know what we'll do. We'll remove that one and remove that one. And then it looks like we've got all of them. No one will ever know. Right. You got all the fast stone crystals. No, you automatically selected the recipe. Interesting. So when there's multiple ones, it doesn't auto-select. That's quite useful, actually. That's quite a useful little feature, because that means that it won't automatically start mining out stuff that you don't want. Cool. Okay. So unpause that. There we go. You'll start mining up stuff. But there we go. Nice and easy. Oh, what I should do is reserve one of these for pickaxes. On each of them. Then we could deliver pickaxes by airships as well. You reserve. There we go. So we can drop pickaxes into there, and they can be automatically delivered to the mines. That would work really well. We could also tap off one of these for this mine if we need it be. We're doing fine for iron right now. Coal, even though that's just underground. Go underground. We're not tapping into anything really here, but we will do. We will want to tap into these. I might just connect all these mines up together, because then it's just easier for. We're also not connecting to any. We're not connecting to any iron underground. Interesting. Guess our iron supply is doing well. Is this doing well? No, it's not. No, this is doing terribly. Yeah, because none of these have got any iron. We'll figure this out. And I know what I should have done here. I should have had one barn in the centre, and then I should have it come out this way to these ones and come back that way to these ones, and so on and so forth. That's what I should have done. We might change it up. Later. I think I've said this before. We might change it up later. It's true. We might change it up later. We probably won't, but we might. I think at one point I did want to actually put train station in here and have a train come along, but oh, you take crowns. Sorry, I saw the crown symbol. I thought, oh, can we get crowns? No, you take crowns. Right. Okay, okay. So that's doing that, and we've got airships going around doing their thing, which is awesome. We then need to have mana crystals. We don't need mana crystals to come off these, do we? Because I don't need these to be running at full capacity. Maybe I do. I don't know. Maybe I do. I don't know. I need to figure these numbers out, and my brain is not awake enough to do numbers. But we need to basically get mana crystals to here for all four. We'll do all four of them. We'll get earth, air, fire, water all down here, and we'll have it process all the stuff and do all the things it needs to do, and then we can take the crystals over to there and then have them recharge as time goes on. Yeah, so we have the potential there, and we just have to recharge the depleted mana crystals. So we don't need a big supply of mana crystals, we just need one hit to start with, and that'll be fine. So I might just like take this whole barn, like have an airship deliver a whole barn and just split it between 4. That's 25 crystals each, and we'll see how that goes. But we'll have to do that in the next episode because we are out of time and we are all done here. What else can we research? We need all this done. Elemental jewelry. Let's do that. We need that. Okay. But we have an airship. There it is. Yay! Lovely airship. Awesome. Sat on top of our little place. Okay. So we'll leave this here and we'll come back next time. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this one, and I hope to see you again in the next one. And until then, as always, have fun.